Hey, 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 Facebook Nation. This your girl Jamaican Joan again, coming to you live with yet another amazing entrepreneur who will be showcasing her products with you tonight. But please don't go anywhere because we are going to be right back. So, welcome back to the special edition of the Joan Henry Show. And again, I'm your host, Jamaican Joan. And if you've been watching all day, you will see that I've been highlighting, spotlighting, shouting out entrepreneurs all day during this Black Friday day that we have here today. So, this is my last interview for the night. And last but certainly not least, because that's my sister girl here, and wait until you find out what she's going to be talking about. So, Liz, welcome to the special edition of the Joan Henry Show. And just tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
Well, hello there, everyone. Thank you so much, Joan, for having me on your show. Hi, everybody. I'm Liz Goodwill, and I've known Joan for years. That is my sister. I'm an entrepreneur. I have a small IT company, which I was working with for a little bit. I do have a full-time job, but I am here for one reason: to discuss my latest business venture, and which is a big passion of mine. Do you know what it is? What? We said what? Yes, yes, yes. See?
Yes.
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 But
absolutely.
Yes. Go ahead, Joan.
Okay, no, I was saying awesome. You know, wine. We need wine, especially in these days. So,
yes,
if you want to. If you want to share with us, well, let me first ask you, of all the things, of all the entrepreneurial venture and endeavor that you could have started, this is a two-part question. Why wine, and why One Hope Wine, the name of your company? Why?
Okay, so for the longest time, I have been searching for something that I'm really, really passionate about and that I love. Now, One Hope Wine gave me those two things. One Hope Winery is based out of Napa Valley. And I've been searching for something else that I said I want to get involved in, that I want to invest in, I want to start this business with. And when I researched One Hope Wine, I saw it, came across the screen, actually. I was actually sick in bed, and I was thinking, oh, gosh, I want to do something. This COVID is out there. I need something that's going to lift me up and something that will allow me to give back at the same time. Reading up on One Hope Wine, it was the answer to my prayer. I was like, God, thank you. You heard my prayer. Reading about the vineyard and realizing that there are, oh my God, their whole purpose is about giving back. Each one of these bottles gives back to a very specific cause. Once I saw that and I read about everything, and also giving back through fundraisers to nonprofits, I was in. I was like, what is it? How much is it to invest? I am in. I love wine. I drink wine anyway. So it was a no-brainer. It made sense. Why not make money off myself? If I'm going to give everybody else wine to, if I go to the store and buy wine and I love the business so much and I love drinking it so much, why not, start my own wine business? That was it. That was the main thing. My mom passed years ago of colon cancer in 2013. It was one of the toughest times of my life. Wine helped me get through it. But and another thing, and since then, I've always liked to give back. But since then, I was always searching for other ways to say, okay, colon cancer. How can I give back more? I do give back a little bit, monetarily wise all the time, but I still felt like I wasn't doing enough. And I've been trying to find ways. So when this came across me, and I was saying, well, you know what? I can drink wine and I can give back at the same time, and I can help other people, personal as well as nonprofits with 501c3s, fundraise through wine. I'm so excited every day. I love this business so much. It's one of the best things that's ever happened to me. I
And
love it.
and you know what? I can personally attest to that because I'm also the owner of a nonprofit organization. And during my birth month in October, you did the fundraiser. My
Mm-hmm.
nonprofit was the organization for the month, and I did receive my check for every purchase that people made through your business. So if you're a nonprofit,
Yes,
501c3 now, not just because you said it's a nonprofit. If you're
exactly. Gotta have
501c3, if you have
501c3.
your status,
Yes.
if you have your 501c3 status, please connect with Liz so that she can feature you for a month or however long she feature you, and percentages from those wine purchases will go towards your nonprofit. I should have bring my check from upstairs and be able to show it off, but nevertheless, I received my check for RISA Incorporated, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So yes, so shout out to One Hope and thank you again, Liz.
You're
So
welcome. And oh, by the way, because I wanted to tell you, because you are my girl, and I do love what you do because you do great work. I'm so proud of you. Great work. So I'm gonna make it my business to make sure we do a fundraiser for Risa at least 2 to 3, maybe 4 times out of the year, maybe more.
this
You know,
call for a drink.
it calls for a drink. Cheers.
One Hope.
That's right. We are always here.
Yes. So, which of the wine do you want? Because I think we're going to showcase maybe 3 wines tonight. So before I ask you any more question,
Mhm.
let's talk about one of the wine. Pick any one and describe it for the viewers.
Okay. I'm actually going to, and I am because I wanna make sure I let you guys know all the good stuff of it. So I am gonna read a little bit about this. This is the rosé. This is California rosé. This wine, is good. I personally, I'm a red wine girl, but I don't love the sweet red wines. I love the Cab is my favorite. So when I said, of course I had to, I was going to try all the wines. If I'm selling wine and, giving back, then I have to know how it tastes. This is really good. This is really good. It's in between. It's not sweet. It's not, it's not bitter. So anybody that likes rosé will absolutely love this wine. This right here, the percentage is about 13.5 alcohol. This bottle right here educates women on the prevention of ovarian cancer. So this right here, anything dealing with cancer is near and dear to my heart, of course. But this is definitely a woman's wine, so you speak. I know a lot of females are like rosé more than men, but this right here funds education for ovarian cancer. So pick up rosé right now. Actually, we have the biggest sale we've had yet. It's going on. It started Tuesday and it's going on to Monday. You buy a 4, 6, or 12 pack. You can get 10% off a 4-pack, 20% off a 6-pack, and for a 12-pack, it's 35% off. So this bottle right here is retail at $20, but there are a lot of different discounts. If you, for instance, become a preferred customer, that means that you sign up as a preferred customer. Every time you buy something from me, you would get points towards free wine. Right now, it's free to sign up. So, and you have a whole year to take advantage of this. So if you have preferred customer status, this is $20, and you buy 12 of these, for instance, 35% off. Comes at a really great price, probably be about 156 for 12. And then we also have another promotion because of this. I'm talking about this wine, but this applies to all the wines in here. This right here It's a cab that's part of our hospitality collection. The promotion, another promotion we have is three of these. This is the cab, the red blend, and the Chardonnay. They're regularly priced at $30 each. If you buy 6 or 12 bottles of this, you'll get three of these for $45. Great, great price. And these wines are delicious. Believe me if I tell you, I'm somebody who I don't tell anybody to buy anything I wouldn't buy for myself. I'm a very picky person in anything. Joe will tell you, I'm extremely picky. If I tell you this wines are great, they are great. And so far, I've had, anybody that's tasted them has loved them, loved them. So if you a rosé drinker in between, please pick this up. And you actually a lot of choices on the site. And if you go on the site, you can read what each bottle, you can read the acidity of each bottle, you can read and it'll tell you what's best it pairs with. It tells you the softness of it, the boldness, everything. It tells you, and the back of the label has everything on it. The vintage year, the varietal, the winemaker, all that good stuff is on here. The other
Okay.
one that I'm going to talk about is actually the one I'm drinking right now.
Okay, hold off on that 1 second. Let me ask you a question before we get to that one.
Sure.
Let's throw some questions in between. So, of all the entrepreneurial endeavors
Mhm.
that you could have started, why did you choose wine?
Because I love wine. I absolutely love wine. I've actually been looking for an opportunity with wine for years now. But I guess with the laws changing, a lot of places you can't necessarily ship. You couldn't back then anyway ship liquor, wine, or anything like that. So I had been searching. I talked to a few people back then. They were like, "No, I don't think this. You can ship wine to a lot of places." So when I found this opportunity, it was just a no-brainer for me because I said, okay, now you can ship to a lot of places. One Hope ships to 41 places in the U.S. The U.S. only, though. U.S. only, because there are still 9 states and U.S. territories that don't allow, shipping alcohol or wine. But we can. Now, I absolutely love wine. Wine is something that brings us close together when it comes to networking, not just networking, sharing with friends and family. You going out to restaurants. A lot of times we all sit down and have a good time over wine. Nobody gets upset if you have wine around. It's good laughs. It's fun. We just talk about good times and everything. So it was just a no-brainer. It's something I'm passionate about. I've always loved. I'm hoping one day in the future to be able to have my own wine with my name on it. That's my goal.
That would be awesome. And so once someone purchased any of the wines, how long is the delivery process? If say I purchase some wine tonight, when would I expect to get it?
Well, delivery is through FedEx and it's 2 to 5 days. That's the standard. They do have, if you want 1 to 2 days, you just have to pay a little bit more to get to you. But whenever I've ordered, I've done 2 or 3 days is when I've received mine. And I've also heard from a lot of my customers, they've called me and said, I got my wine, excited, 2, 3 days, I got my wine. So that's the time. Of course, there are times when it doesn't happen, extenuating circumstances that, well, especially if it's dealing with FedEx, which is unfortunately something we can't control if something happens. But support is really good at that and figuring out if there are any issues, we handle everything. So any customer that has an issue could call me and I'll take care of it for them.
Okay. So now let's see that third bottle of wine that I'm
That
sure
I
is
was
very
talking
good.
about right here. This is the Australian Shiraz. This is really, really delicious. Like I said, I'm a red wine girl, so this is not as it's really as intense, as bold, and it's so good. It's not really bitter at all, at all. And maybe the sweet wine drinkers might think, I don't know about this, but but I believe that any sweet wine drinker will love this. It just tastes really, really, really nice, and it's just bold and intense. And the flavors, and of course, you know what you compare it with. There's just so many things you compare it with. I personally pair everything with wine.
Okay.
And with the Shiraz, you can definitely have a nice meat and even chicken. I know, you know, and there are definitely different circumstances where people, you know, always say, "Well, I only drink white wine with chicken. I always, you know, with red wine with meat." And yes, you know, in general terms, yes, you usually do that. You know, white you have with seafood, you have, but there's nothing wrong. You compare with anything you want. To be honest, I do every time. If I have a piece of chicken and I feel like drinking red wine, that's what I want to do. If I have a seafood and I want to drink red wine, I'll do that too. You know, the Shiraz is 2016, the year, and it's, gosh, I know people look at me all the time and say, you love all the wines," and I say, you know what, I do, except for the sweet ones. That I can't do too much.
Okay.
This bottle, hold on, but this bottle right here actually funds prevention of um educates and prevents um I'm sorry, my brain just went froze real quick. But prostate cancer. So that's what this funds. So that's
Okay.
great.
And that's what I like about this company. And viewers, whether you're watching the live or the replay, thank you. Definitely thank you for tuning in. I see you, Tyann, out of Texas. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll check all the messages once I'm done. But on the screen, as you could see, the website, tastetheflavor.net. And you go there and you can see all the different wine and their description and their prices.
Uh-huh.
It will even tell you what cause you will be contributing to if you purchase a particular wine. And that
Uh-huh.
is just something great about the company because again, it gives back to nonprofit organization. And again, I can attest to that because my nonprofit organization received funds from One Hope when we were the ones being um, highlighted and the fundraiser was on our behalf. So we did receive the funds for the nonprofit organization. So that's definitely an amazing thing. So Liz, let me ask you, because now we know that One Hope is good and One Hope is the bomb and all that stuff, but
Yeah.
there are other wines out there. So why should people buy your wine, your One Hope wine? What's the reason why you think they should buy yours?
Well, like I was saying, we are deep rooted in purpose. It was really the organization actually started to give back. You know, it was one of those things where we look around, notice that there were not a lot of companies or things giving back out there as much as this. So that was one of the main reasons, and it decided that everything we do, you know, as a matter of fact, there's even a One Hope Foundation. Everything we do is going to have to depend on giving back. Every single bottle has to give back, and it's not just that. You know, there is all about. It's we have a organically farm vineyard. You know, it's all about recycling. We use a lot of recycled products, you know. So there's and the quality, the taste and the quality, there's no skimming on any of that. Is they go all out to make sure these wines are delicious, fresh, and the quality is so good. Different prices, because I'll tell you, we do have ranges. They go from 20 to 100 plus. But the quality of the $20, you can't, you would think, wait a minute, are we sure this is $20? It tastes much more than that, much more. You know, and this organization has been, everybody is just great. Support is wonderful. You know, oh God, I can't even speak. I have yet to see anything bad that I don't like. Of course, you know, I just can't. I'm beaming. It's so much that I want to just say and just, but all I can say is one thing. The organization is great. One Hope is great. I am so glad that God brought it to me, because now I'm just happy. I'm just happy and excited when I think about it. When I think about the business partners and the customers who enjoy it, and it gives me joy, and giving back, of course, is my number one thing. I've hosted 4 different fundraisers this month. I'm trying to do 4 or 5. Booking for December and January right now. I booked 2 yesterday. So please, if you have a 501c3 nonprofit, or if you know somebody, or if you want to raise money for somebody, you don't necessarily have to have one, but if you want to raise one for the charity of your choice, your favorite charity, please contact me. I will be here to help you gladly.
Okay, awesome. And viewers, again, thank you for watching, whether you're watching live or you're watching the replay. And you can catch Liz also during the after party of the 12th annual Women's Entrepreneur Expo that's taking place on this very same platform. Okay, on December 12th. The expo is from 9 to 5, from 10 to 5. But the after party starts at 7 p.m. And Liz will be showcasing more wines, more packages that you can order for, Christmas, as it's the time, it's so close to Christmas. But don't wait. You don't have to wait for December 12th. Make your purchase now so that by December 12th you're ordering again.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and order. So Liz, do you have any prepackaged for this part with you now? I know that you will have some for the expo. Do you have any package like wine, examples of wine package?
I have this one, which is one of the gifts. It's a single bottle. It's a single bottle gift. This is one of the brutes. And actually, this one was customized because for those corporate people out there, or if you just want, you don't have to be corporate. If you have a business or you just want to send gifts to people with logos on there, with your logo, contact me. We have wonderful corporate gifts. We have wonderful gifts for your clients. If you're a realtor, we can have something that says home sweet home with your logo and everything. Imagine that. If you're a realtor, you buy, your client gets the house approved, you hand them a bottle, says home sweet home, welcome home. Just wonderful. So, and we have 2 bottles, 1 bottle gifts. We have a lot of different ones in there. We have different, and so please check out my site. Check out my site because you will be amazed at all the different things we have in there.
Okay, awesome. So just show each one again one more time before we get off because we're about to end.
Okay, I'm gonna show one. Well, I'm gonna show those real quick, but I'm gonna talk about this for the sweet lovers out there. This is the sparkling Moscato. This goes supports the One Hope Foundation. You will love this as well. Get this. The Shiraz. We have the Rosé. And we have the Cab. Now, take advantage of these before Tuesday. This is the biggest sale we've had, up to 35% off. You cannot beat that. I have customers left and right this past weekend. And I'm also doing a couple of online vendor events. So the customers are really, really, really love the deals. And also we have mini brutes as well. Make great mimosas, great mimosas. And red blends, and don't let me start talking because I will be talking about all the wines we have, which are many. But please check me out. You will love it, love it, love it. Because if you don't, I want you to come and send me a text, send me a tweet, PM me. I can put my information out there. Don't get my information. Check it out. And if you go to my site, you'll see all my information. Let me know. If you say I don't like it, let me know what reason that you don't like it.
Okay, and I'm sure they're going to love it. If you get any of these wine, you will love it.
Definitely. Okay. You have my word on that.
Okay, right. So that's the information now, guys. You can, the website to purchase wine, tastetheflavor.net. And you will see all these wines that Liz was showing you here. You will find them on the website, again, with a description, with the price, and with what cause that particular wine support. So Liz, thank you so much for taking the time out to join me here tonight. It was a pleasure having you here to showcase your wine. You know, I always love to support. And of
That's
course,
right. You
cheers to
support
you.
it. You support it. Yes, yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
So again, viewers, buy some wine, support a black business, just
Yes.
do your thing. Okay, so
Thank
viewers, this is it. Again, you can catch Liz again with more wine talk on her Facebook page or at the 12th annual Women's Entrepreneur Expo, or you can go to her website that's scrolling along at the bottom of the screen and purchase your wine today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I have been your host, Jamaican Joan. And until next time, now you take care and make this
you.
$1 million day.
Okay.
Jamaican Joan and Liz Goodwill, we are out.
Yes.
Taste the
Cheers.
flavor.
Cheers. Taste the flavor.
Cheers.
Wine over time.